Let me get the invitation, copy the invitation, and I'm going to post it on our page. Here we go. What's this? I hope it's not a problem. Please do let us know you're finding technical difficulties and we'll start again, just in case. Mela, shall we share it with people? We can share it with people. Good, the link can be shared. So where can we share it? There, if you want to. There, I'm sharing it so that if people would like to join, they have the availability to do that. Yogi Paulo doesn't need the link, I suppose. He's here with us.
Yeah. When will the squares set up? When will we see the people?
When they start joining. In fact, we're on at the moment, so like everybody is
can see us.
Yeah, they can see us, and
right.
Whatever we're saying is being picked up. It's at the start of the session. We are soon going to be on, people. I'm trying to remember the people who we can send this to so that they have a Fiat, I believe, right? IOTT, where are you? Boom, bing, 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 bing. In the meantime, I should get a notification the moment there they are. No, let me see.
It's Claire Hatfield.
Yes, but it's the last time, maybe, I'm not sure.
You send her the link?
I just sent her the link. Good. Just in case.
Great.
Right now. Good, so there we go. Let me see if anyone is wanting in. Do we have people in the room? Participants, not yet. So we need to make sure we go to the participants and make sure that they have the link. So Elizabeth, where is Elizabeth? Okay. That's the person I wanted. Mela, Elizabeth, how are you, darling? We're saluting you and we're sending you the message very soon with the link. Elizabeth, there you go. Good, so Elizabeth is sent. Okay, so let's hope that they actually see the link and actually join.
You have to send the link.
I cannot send it before because I am not on a paid version.
No, I know, but you have to send them the link anyway.
Unless they actually log in here.
But it's on there.
It is on there. Yeah. If they log in.
But you're sending them now.
Yeah, in fact, we might want to tell people, and this is guys and girls, guys and dolls, this is what we need to do. We need you to get onto Malta Poets Society when the event is going to happen, because we will post the link live. we set up all here. You have no idea what goes on here to prepare for this. And then we
No.
create a link and send it there and then. So that's the way to log in.
Okay.
Okay. And it needs to be explained. In the meantime, Paolo, until we're waiting for people, maybe you can explain, because this is going to go live anyway. I mean, we're going to send this to people. Can you please tell them how, if they would like to participate, what they would need to do? What would people need to do to participate in Malta Poets Society?
Do you mean in the future?
Yeah, exactly. After, I mean, today is set, yes, of course, after today.
Well, just get in touch with me, Yogi Paulo, on Facebook, and just say you'd like to attend, you'd like to perform at the next Malta Poets Society evening, and then we would book you in for that evening, and you just connect up on the evening, just a few minutes before we start, and off we go. I'll probably ask you for a few details about yourself, so I know a little bit about your background, if you're interested in literature, poetry, music, so we can tell people, so it's not just that you appear and we don't know who you are. So make it very personal and friendly. So that's what we do if you wanted to come on. And you're welcome. You can do poetry, prose, stories, acoustic music, basically anything, within reason in that area. So there you go. And if you have any questions, please contact me and let me know, and we'll answer your questions. We're very committed to this, Norman and myself. So, we're here to try and help people. And the whole aim of it is to empower people. If you don't have a voice, you don't have any power. Always remember that. And this is to develop your voice so you speak and you say what you feel. And that's what starts to happen when people start to do poetry and speak stories and stuff. They may lack confidence, and they find that confidence starts to really come out. So that, for me, is the aim of doing this, as well as a creative expression.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's see, up for some reason we don't have people in the room yet. I hope that the link is actually working. Or maybe internet, as we know, I don't know if you do, Paolo, but
Yeah.
Internet has been playing some nasty jokes on us these recent times. Waiting. Is the link okay? Is the link okay? Question mark. And is internet okay? Is internet okay? Because for some strange reason, as I'm saying, is internet okay? Internet has been playing some.
You mean generally, or?
Yeah, generally on a daily basis, actually. It sometimes doesn't work immediately. It takes really long to process stuff. Very strange. I can't understand why.
Yeah, okay.
But it does really take longs at times. So let's see whether I can get this to, or from here, because I don't know if it worked from there. Mela, send. There we are. Okay, supposed to be sent. Okay, we have one person who seems to be interacting. Let's check whether there is internet. Can I find any link? I just sent it. Mela, okay. Go to Malta Poets Society. There we go. Oops, Malta Poets Society Facebook page. I am trying to send the link here, but it won't come to you. I don't know why.
Sorry.
And sorry, of course, there's your Mela. Let's back to here. Let's see whether somebody is in the room. I would have a notification anyway, but I'm checking for sure. Mela, somebody is trying to. Let me check whether they're getting the message. Mela, ping, ping, ping. Why am I not getting the message? Mela, this one. Share. Okay, let me share it with me. With myself. And then...
then go to your...
And then I can use it from here. Which is faster. Basically, I'm sending the link to myself on Facebook. Then I have it here, and I can use this off screen. And it's faster and easier to work with.
Oh, you mean they can see that from on you on your.
I'm on the page,
phone.
and last post is from yesterday. You see? Okay, I know now. I know what's happening.
Well,
Okay, the link I posted minutes ago.
yeah.
You know, check how long this stream has been going on when I'm speaking, and you'll see how long it is. Has not yet arrived on the page.
Oh, right.
Unbelievable.
It's not there.
Unbelievable. It's not there yet, and I sent it to myself here, and it's not even arrived. Mela, okay, I'm hearing you, Elizabeth, and I'm working on it to do whatever I can. Mela, edit posts, copy link, so choose all, copy link, save. All right, send it to me. So that's gonna be there. I'll send it to you first. Maybe there is that. Titing. Go. Mela. Okay, we'll have Elizabeth soon, and we can have a chat with Elizabeth.
Can we send that to the other people?
I am going to do that.
Everyone?
Exactly.
We know who they are?
Yep.
And then they've got it.
Yep. No, this one she's not been online. It's the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the same thing.
Okay.
Mela, that one is done. It's
Okay.
yep.
Jacob.
Fiat, I think. Yes.
You've got Claire.
Claire,
That's it, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it.
For today, that's it. Here we are. Jacob, so hey, boom, bam, there we are. Good.
Good man.
Good. So they have it. Gino doesn't have it yet. I'll send it to Gino just in case he's available. Good. Okay. Anyway, we'll have it. We'll roll. We have stuff to do. So not a problem. We can. Here we are. Elizabeth is waiting to come in. Admit. See that? Well, saw that.
Okay, good. Where was admit? Where was it?
It was up here. Here we are. Elizabeth is coming in the room.
There.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hi.
Can you hear us? We can't hear you. You're muted. Okay, so view is gallery view for now. See, that's the gallery view.
Okay.
Now, good. We can speak now. You can speak. No?
She's in here. Can you hear us?
She can hear us, but we can't hear her. We are on full volume nearly here. So what happened? She's unmuted. Okay. No, you look unmuted here. Maybe it's a physical device setting, not a software setting. Okay. It is that. I get it.
Okay. So what do we do?
Well, what we do, we can't do anything. She has to do something from her end.
Okay. All right.
We don't know what that is yet.
All right.
And she's working at it. I can see. I can see she's working at it.
Well done, Elizabeth. Yeah, keep working at it.
Okay, so let me check whether anybody else is on. Jacob hasn't seen it yet. The others haven't seen it yet. We might have to roll as is and get things going. We're gonna have to roll. Otherwise, we will take an age.
I know. We're maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll leave another 2 minutes and get started.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Yeah.
At least Elizabeth will be able to hear us until she works out her technical issue, and hopefully other people will actually end up joining. Hope I actually can see it. It's not necessarily their fault. As I said, internet is playing like really big problems. With minutes, it's been well over now, what, 12, 13 minutes that I posted the link, and Elizabeth hadn't yet seen it. And it's nearly a quarter of an hour ago. So apologies for whoever is seeing this at a later date. These are the technical, what are they called? Teething problems.
Teething.
Yeah, teething problems.
Teething,
yeah. All right, so yeah, it's like a talk show. You look like Alfred Hitchcock. Look at this.
I'm not sure whether I like that. Alfred Hitchcock was a Scorpio, and he had quite a perverse mentality. A lot of his films they're in his films if you look at them. I shan't say any more than that. Got a predatory personality. Same as
she's laughing.
Other people I could mention. Like Kill Bill.
Okay.
Scorpio.
Interesting.
Yes, it's true. Elizabeth said something then, but I don't know what it was.
Of course, because we're not yet hearing her. That's fine, no worries.
Okay.
Mala, let me set up my own stuff that I am going to be reading.
Okay.
At least one of them. There we go. I'm back on screen. If you need me, let me know. Hello, thank you. Mela, there's Game of Thrones. That's a piece of music. I will be reading today, not playing music. That was last time. Mela, this one here. There you go. Brilliant. Brilliant. So I have this to read. And yeah, that's it. So today is going to be prose, not poetry for me, but I still have a poem just in case. And I'll have more from my previous. Yeah, it could be a dedication to Zoom because we're using Zoom. So I thought of something with the word Zoom in it. So, Elizabeth, is there any progress on your end, dear? Are you able to set things up to listen? If you want, Elizabeth, I can still see you when you choose to admit to come into the room. So, if necessary, maybe restart the device. Maybe that will solve the problem for you. All right, and if you vanish, I'll take it that you have done that, and we're going to continue. So that I think we should start, Paolo.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's nobody else that seems to be on it, or they haven't received it yet.
Well, what's the point of starting if there's nobody?
Well, there is at least me and you, but Elizabeth is not yet there either.
I know.
Mela. Mela, doing.
Well, it could be in an empty room.
Well, it's a two people talk show for the moment.
Just as well, I don't care too much about anything. Otherwise, I'd be really upset. We are always bigger than any situation.
Yep.
It's the thing to remember.
Absolutely. Good to hear. There's that.
Anything from anyone?
Nope. No. Do we have any numbers? Maybe we can call them. No.
No, I only got the Facebook.
And if Facebook doesn't deliver, which it tends not to in these current times.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I mean, you post something and it takes more than half an hour to actually.
Jacob, hang on. I cannot find it. Jacob, 1937, 737.
Let me check. Is that the same? Mela. Okay, I'll send you the link, Paolo, and you send it to him from there, from yours, Mela. I'm sending it to you.
To me?
Forward, yes. So go to your messenger there. I'll send it to you. Maybe it works like that. Mela, it's sent from you. You should have received it.
Okay, yeah.
No, does that and forward
yes,
it.
Yes.
Okay, so forward it. Good. Jacob seems to be coming on. Great.
He's coming on now.
Once you forward it to him,
hang on.
He'll be able to. Once you forward it to him, he'll be able to. Like I just did myself as well. Now, there we go. Interesting clicking sounds. Okay, next time. Good. Next time we might have somebody from, what is that? From Sweden.
Okay. Do we want people from Sweden or not? It's not ABBA, is it?
It's not what?
It's not ABBA.
Wait, okay. Well, actually, this person is a singer-songwriter.
Oh, well, we'll definitely have them then. As long as he's not related to the Beatles. I don't want any competition.
All right.
Two's company.
Hello, we heard something. Who's this? Elizabeth. Finally. It's finally happening. Oh, what's that song? It's finally
Men det står også på den. Ta den vekk. Same as system, for eksempel.
Okay, that's Swedish talk. No, sorry, Norwegian talk. Yes, is that Norwegian?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
we're
it
talking
is.
Swedish Norway now.
Uh-huh.
Ja.
But now you can hear me?
Yes,
Now
yes,
we can
yes.
hear you, and we
Yes.
can hear you very
Because
well.
now I managed to I don't yeah, I did something so I almost can't hear you.
Trykk der.
You can hear us though, right? Yes?
Now I can hear you.
Ah, good. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and you can hear me.
Yes, that's great.
Yes, but if you don't behave, we'll mute you, okay? And we mean that, okay? As long as you don't do any Swedish poems,
I'm okay
you'll be
with that.
okay. Don't do any Swedish poems, whatever
She's
you do.
Norwegian. Don't worry about that.
Oh, don't do any Norwegian
Yeah.
poems either, and then you'll be okay. If nothing else, we have a laugh this evening because we need one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I was serious about that.
And here, Louise. Welcome, Louise. Good. We have Louise Fjott in the room.
Okay, great.
Good. So the Fjotts received it somehow, even though it doesn't show on my device that it is received.
Okay.
Hello, Louise. Good
Hello.
evening. Can you hear us? Oh, connecting to audio yet. Hello, Louise. No, not yet. Connecting to audio. It says down there. So when
Yeah.
that goes, we'll ask again.
Need about a week to connect up on this thing. We have to do it a week before, I think, in future.
Oh, here we are. Here we
Yeah.
are. They're linking.
Honestly, I'm not joking.
Unbelievable. Sandro, good, good, good. We are congregating.
Yeah, gradually.
Yeah. Trickling in. I'm excited to hear people's words, huh? And I mean, of their own or of anybody else. Jacob, here we are.
Where's Jacob?
I just admitted him into the room, so in a
Great.
second we're going to have the fifth box. There you are. Fifth box coming
Here
up.
he is. Hi, Jacob.
Wait a second, he's connecting to audio. Jacob, good evening, good evening, good evening. Can you hear us?
Hi, Jacob.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
you're
hear
fine,
you.
yes.
Good, good, good.
Nice and clear.
Just to make sure that we are connected, me and you, Jacob, on Facebook, please do check that so that we can, I can send you the link faster next time. I do have a Jacob Fjord, but I don't know if it's you. Looks like you, but different hair, I think.
I'll check.
Maybe he's got a wig on.
I don't know.
Do you think he has?
That he has to
Do you
check.
think he has?
Not sure. Not sure.
I
It's
need
not-
a wig. I'd like to buy
Yes,
one.
I just accepted the request.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
So
Okay,
we're-
can you send me something? Just a thumbs up or a piece of text, some whatever. Hello, hi, something. So that I know that it's you. Oh, it is you.
I sent a thumbs up.
Okay, great. So I had sent you the link. That's the correct one. I thought it was different on Paulo's. All right, there we are. So in case in future we can work faster with this. Great, great to hear. Great to
Okay.
hear. So maybe I
Yeah,
can
we
explain
get
some
started.
rules of the game, please,
Like
if you
what?
don't mind. Mala, rules of engagement. Look, you see, these two people are lovely. They know what to do. Louise and Sandro, they are muted. Good. Of course, we've just been speaking to Jacob, which is fine. Can I ask people to check that they know where their mute button is? Good. We have everybody on mute. So from the experience of last time,
Uh-huh.
like right now, for example, I am on speaker view, on gallery. I need to go on speaker view. No, I need to pin myself then. Good. This is the word, pin. Good. So that's it. Now we're pinning. Can I take that away? Good. So this is bringing the people who are speaking or the person who's reading the poem, for example, to the front. When I go back to gallery view, it brings everybody back into the picture. So this is something that I need to be doing from my end because we are, of course, recording this in order to upload it. Okay, so that is one thing I need to remember. Okay, second thing I need to remember is when somebody finishes, and I'm going to turn to speaker views, gallery view so that I can see everybody. Hello, that's a nice family there. Well,
Hi,
good.
folks.
You see, this is it. So when we're clapping, unmute yourself, everybody, please, and let's give a clap to everybody. Let's test it out. Everybody, please unmute and clap.
We hear them.
Can we hear them? Can you clap? No, people are still muted. Elizabeth, we lost your audio again.
No.
Ah, no, okay.
Clap.
You were not clapping very hard then. Okay.
Clap a little.
Okay, good.
It's a bit muted.
It's the clap sounds muted. Naomi Kutayar, let's join Naomi. Good, we have our 6th box coming in. Okay, so these are things we're gonna have to remind ourselves every time. But it was a bit funny last time where everybody's doing this and only this box where there were me, Paulo and Devan last time were being heard. So we couldn't hear your claps, we could only see them.
Should we get going?
So yeah, that's one thing we need to remember. So let's mute everybody, and Paulo, you take it away. I'll bring you to the forefront, and there you go. Paulo,
Okay.
opening.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. I mean that because without you, there is no Malta Poets Society. And I think more than ever now, at this particular time, culture is an important aspect which is took quite a hit in recent times with all this COVID business. So I think it's very important that we are able to get together. This is not my ideal format. I like to see people, but better than nothing. And I'm saying I'm glad that you're supporting it by contributing. Okay, that's the most important point I want to make. You know, and there's nothing more to say really. I mean, poetry is to self-express and empower. That's what I've always thought, and that's what you have the opportunity to do in front of the people who listen. Even if you don't have a lot of people, the fact that you speak is enough. That does a lot for you. And obviously if people listen, then obviously they benefit as well by hearing what you've got to say. And some of this stuff is very personal, gives you an opportunity to say things which you might not otherwise normally say. It's funny what can come out in poetry and prose, or write, you know, a story or something. Anyway, I'll start the show. I've got a few poems, and then we'll move on. Okay, so just let me get ready. I'm going to read a poem first, a part of a poem. It's called American Prayer, and it was written by Jim Morrison, who used to be, he died in 1971, in July the 3rd, 1971, I think. And he was lead singer in a rock and roll band from Los Angeles called The Doors. And here's a photo of me.
This is the camera.
So
go close there. That's good.
That's a photo of Jim.
Can you stay there? Can you stay there? Can you stay there?
Yeah, that's a photo of Jim.
That's nice.
That's a photo of Jim in Père Lachaise Cemetery. I went to visit it, kind of a pilgrimage. And there's one, and I'm in the background there, you can see. Just, it's great to be there, because he died in Paris. And anyway, I don't want to get too much into that now. I'm not going to give you his life story. I'm just going to, wants to mention with a poem, or it was actually a song, but it was really poetry. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. Okay. That's it. Just get them out of the way. Put my glasses on because make it easier. So I'm going to read part of it because it's very long. It would take probably about 15 minutes to read the whole thing. So we're not going to be that long. We're just going to do a short part of it, beginning. American Prayer. Do you know the warm progress under the stars? Do you know we exist? Have you forgotten the keys to the kingdom? Have you been born yet, and are you alive? Let's reinvent the gods and all the myths of the ages, celebrate symbols from deep elder forests. Have you forgotten the lessons of the ancient war? The fathers are crackling in trees of the forest. Our mother is dead in the sea. Do you know we are being led to slaughter by placid admirals, and fat, slow generals are getting obscene on young blood? Do you know we are ruled by TV? The moon's a dry blood beast. Guerrilla bands are rolling numbers in the next block of green vine, amassing for warfare on innocent herdsmen who are just dying. Oh, great creator of being, grant us one more hour to perform our art and to perfect our lives. The moths and atheists are doubly divine and dying. We live, we die, and death not end it. Journey we more into the nightmare. Cling to life, our passion flower. We got our final vision by clap. Columbus' groin got filled with green death. I touched her thigh and death smiled. We have assembled inside this ancient and insane theatre to propagate our lust for life and flee the swarming wisdom of the streets. The barns are stormed, the windows kept, and only one of all of the rest to dance and save us with the divine mockery of words. Music inflames temperament. When the true king's murderers are allowed to roam free, 1,000 magicians will arise in the land. Where are the feasts we were promised? Where's the wine, the new wine, dying on the vine? Resident mockery, give us an hour for magic. We of the purple glove, we of starling flight and velvet hour, we of Arabic pleasures breed.
Just a second, just a second. Mela, gallery, everybody unmute. Everybody unmute and go for it. Ah, that's a clap. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Back to you. All right, that's nice.
Okay,
Mute all, I do it, fine.
right.
Mhm.
Now we got a few poems of my own. I'll explain a little bit about them. They are metaphysical. I've been practicing yoga meditation for 51 years. And these writings come from my own experience, obviously with my imagination thrown in, but they're all based on experiences or certain feelings I've had. They're not just made up. So they mean a lot to me. Anyway, we got 4. They're not very long. And the first one is, it's about the energy that sort of creates everything. And it's like a view from that place. Okay, so here we go. Never know where to put my glasses on or not. This is called On the Edge. On the edge of the world, seeing from the silent land, which views a spinning Catherine wheeling production, the ebb and flow of trillions of years ago, forever changes into a new beginning. Pure consciousness so quietly observes its own manifestations with strange curiosity. Those praying ceaselessly to the eternal sound are revealed. The smile of smiles and the true serene knowingness. Amen. Okay.
Go to the next
Right.
one. We'll get the clapping done.
Okay, great. Yes, good idea. So next one is called Falling into a Mystery. This is like the experience of a person going into a deeper state, a more spiritual state than they would normally be in. And this is the experience of it. one of my experiences. Lying down, green mattress, eyes closed, into the dark, deeper, deeper, hear the unstruck divine sound and the sun's melody, higher and higher, the intense richness grows in intensity into the ever-present, waves of oceanic love, no need now for myth, a cascade of radiance showering down the crown prison with its light. It flickers, but perfectly so, glowing, knowing now. Okay, this one is called Moon Play, and this is about, it's like the unconscious, or the kind of feminine aspect, silent within us, that knows. And we're kind of talking about it in a way, about this secret that we have within ourselves. And moon play, we're talking about the moon, the unconscious, the feminine, the divine feminine. Jeweled loon, dark side too soon, eclipsed clouds in radiant black light. You shine on still in the blackest of nights, while withholding stories of your secret unconscious presence, which will be clear to all when we are no more. It's not really madness, but irrational knowing that does not fit. A heavy-handed mind will never see the quiet beauty behind you and me.
Mm.
And our last one. This is a little, this is a bit different. This is a kind of preparation for a sort of a magical kind of feeling. And it's a preparation for, I wouldn't say like war, but preparation for contention, to resist as we need to from time to time in life. And it's about that really. So here we go anyway. It's called Tomorrow's Dawn. Wandering around the small castle, dumbstruck in a void. The narrow depression departs, leaving me to feel these ghosts and sunny reflections of the lake's surface. Could this be a cause for calculation, as my enemies have good reason to hunt me? For it would be a great gain at this time. Now, although they kill the king, I commend these wasps who refused to cause pain to an old man, even though they were killing him. Did you know my diamond ring is a gift from heaven? But is slowly allowed out at night when the moon is in bloom. So forget the old world forged in regret. Fall and sleep now, for we have to arise with the sharpness of steel in this, the final battle that beckons us on tomorrow's dawn. That's it.
Mala, unmute. Unmute first, unmute everybody.
Okay.
So back to the role of MOC, Paulo.
All right. Thanks very much for listening. That was, at least you listened. That was great. I appreciate that. I'm just joking. Everything I say is nonsense, by the way. I want you to understand that. Nothing is serious. Seriousness is death. Don't be ever be serious. Things important, yes, but not serious. Seriousness is serious. Serious. Telling you, it's very serious. No, there's no spirit in that. We need lightness, openness, and focused attention, and we'll get somewhere. Right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think Jacob could go on next. I think Jacob. Would you like to go on, Jacob? Sam?
Yes, that's not a problem.
Okay, off you go then. Just to let people know, Jacob likes poetry, prose, reading, and music. Okay, so we'll send you over now to Jacob. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, give him a big hand as well. Give him a big hand first, please.
Yep.
Everyone clap.
1, 2, 3. Nala, let me see how I can pin Jake.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so tonight I will be reading 5 of my own poems. 3 of them are in English and 2 of them are in Maltese. I will start with the Maltese ones first. This first one, I call it Futur. It is a very short poem, just one stanza long, but here goes. Futur. Illum dawart wiċċi sabiex ħarist lejn il-futur. Dak l-oċean ta' misteru, il-mijietu bla kulur. Illum jien ftaħt idejja sabiex inħaddan il-futur. Li b'dak mewġu tant imqanqal dolnu jibqa' dejjem pur. Illum nolli riġlejja sabiex nintelaq fil-futur. Sabiex nitlaq mill-modi u ninġar mill-mistur. Hekk illum nintelaq fil-bellezza tal-oskur. So that was the first one.
Great.
The second one, it's also in Maltese. It's a bit longer, but not much. It's about my great grandmother. So here goes. Wiċċ l-imħabba. Hemm dil-mara minn ħalluqa kellha ħanut biex tbieħ il-ġwies. Kollu żriera hu flieles kien mużew tat-tifkiriet. Tifkiriet ta' żmien li modi, premju tal-imħabbiet. Għax din il-mara għandha iktar minn imħabba waħda. Hija tħobb il-ħanut li kellha tieħu ħsiebu bħal xi warda. Biss issemmih u ġisimha l-ħelu jimtela b'enerġija li tnessi kull marda. Għax il-ħanut hu pont li jwassal għal passata. Passat minn l-imħabba, passat minn l-istorja. Għaliex dil-mara rat ħafna, iżda qatt ma nsiet li falla ssib il-glorja. Baqgħet tader, baqgħet tħobb, ħniena bla qies minn għand il-mara li kienet tbieħ il-ġwies. Iżda dan il-ħanut tħobbu minħabba mħabba oħra, għax ix-xogħol li kienet tagħmlu b'imħabba sinċira. Għax li l-familja tħobba daqskemm tħobb lill-omna l-oħla. Familja ħabrieka, familja prezzjuża, daqs id-dawl ta' għajnejha. Għajnejn li jiftakru lil Malta majestuża, għajnejn li jirriflettu l-istorja ta' mħabbita. Xux ta' issa ħfief u sarabja d-divin. Għada ma d-dajef, iżda qalba għada taf x'inhu bnin, għax kuxjenzita nadifa u ħafifa, tola lejn ismewjiet bħal bies din il-mara li kienet tbieħ il-ġwies. That's the second poem.
Unmute and clap.
I have
Unmute
3
myself.
more in English.
Now the set in English and you go for them all and then we clap at the end, all right? Go for it, Jacob, go for it.
Right. So these next 2 poems, they're also very short, stanza long each. And they're rather narrative in nature. This first one is Lure of the Mermaid. In her eyes you could see mystery as her dripping hair reflected grace. On her skin you could see beauty forming pearls from the below lake. But all this was a witch's charm, a trickster's trap which lured me, as with tricks and charms and words of wit, it hid the mermaid's fury. That's the first one in English. Now for the second one. I call this one She Wins. It was inspired by a picture I once saw of it was an artistic picture of a young girl bound in shackles with a raven at her feet. She wins. There she stood, this mortal daughter, broken and bound, they shackled her laughter. There she stood in her darkened corner, a mourner of a childhood slaughtered by norms and convention, silenced so as to sing her song no more. But there was always that free-flying hope, a lifeline, a rope that someday the shackles will rust, the puppet strings will break, and she will thrust upwards, her bonds broken, and soar like a bird as she beats her wings a first, a second, a third. See her now, the glorious daughter, shattering shackles, escaping the slaughter, and she will sing her song once more. Now for the final poem. I call this one The Wind of Time. It is about the passage of time, basically, and how it waits for no one. A wind has come, a wind that witnessed the birth of the universe. It has come frolicking with the dust, dancing, admiring the yoke of creation. It is strong, remorseless, wild. It is merciless, yet it is loving, generous, a subservient king. It is eternal. It has pushed forward the first being to ever exist in this world, sang the young ones to sleep. It still does. It plays with a young and spirited sea and teases every thorned rose and withered tree. It has seen them from beginning to end. It sees the old as they bend. It watches as the predators feed. It weeps as the dying ones bleed. It outlives, outlasts all precious creation. It mocks the dissolution of every proud nation until there is nothing left. It will traverse this world of emptiness, this void existence, and remember. It will remember how nature flourished before we became gods, the mortal gods of death. Our own kind we gunned, bombed, bled, our own hatred we praised until nothing was left. It will slowly drift as a weak breeze, an old being dancing with the dust. And when it stops remembering and brings itself back to reality, it will realize that it is frolicking with the ashes of the long dead, the remains of human existence, for from dust all came, and to dust all shall return.
Hey, come on.
Unmute, unmute, unmute.
Unmute. Everybody clap. Big clap.
Thank you.
That was brilliant.
Good job, Jacob.
Oh,
Thank you.
no, no. Inspiring, certainly. Brilliant. Fantastic. Great to hear. Wonderful. Just want to make a point. If there's anyone watching, I mean, not there's anyone watching, for the ones who are watching, and you'd like to participate in the next Malta Poets Society Zoom open mic event, please get in touch with me and on Facebook at Yogi Paulo. Yogi Paulo, it's just like Paul with an O, Yogi Paulo, and ask that you wish to participate, and we'll put you down for the next our next open mic. And I would also would be very good for everybody if you invite your friends and ask their friends to invite their friends if they're interested in culture, interested in communication and connecting up like we are, and so everybody can enjoy the experience. Okay, so if you can do that, really appreciate it. Okay, now we have our next participant, and her name is Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. It's your turn. She's dreading it, I think. I'm not sure. I'm sure she's over it. She was dreading it a bit before. She said to me, she says, don't put me on first. I'm sorry. And I said, don't worry, it's okay. It's not a problem. We're here to enjoy it. And whatever will work for you is okay. We're here to be open with each other and be able to say what we feel, and we respect each other. And that's how it works. Okay? So
Thank you.
it's a pleasure. She's into painting, music, and literature. And she's got her own stuff. I'll let her kind of go into it. Elizabeth, I'll hand it over to you now. Okay.
Thank you. So what I'm going to read for you today is not my own stuff. It's my favorite poem ever. It's from a Norwegian author, born late 1890s. And this poem is written in 1936 and was his vision of what was going to happen. And it actually did. And in these times we are in at the moment, I think this is something we need to hear. The poem is called, let me see, if I do this, can you still hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can still hear you. Sorry to interrupt. I just got a message on Zoom that in 10 minutes it will cut. This was not planned because last time it was open completely. So if we cut, just go to the same link again and try to link up everybody. This is information for everybody. Okay, so I hope everybody's seeing
Nothing
me.
to do with us.
Nothing to do with us, but just in case, try the same link. If it doesn't work, send me a note so that I know that I will have to create another link and we'll continue. Okay, because there are still some elements, there's more numbers to do.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. And Elizabeth, you've got exactly 9 minutes and running.
Off you go.
Thank you. I'll try to keep it short, a little bit. So it goes like this. You must not sleep. I woke up one night from a strange dream. It was like a voice speaking to me, remote and like underground stream. I got up. What do you want? You must not sleep. You must not sleep. You think that you just dreamed? Yesterday I was convicted. Last night they raised the scaffold in the yard. They'll pick me up at 5 in the morning. The whole basement here is full. And all barracks have basement by basement. We are all waiting in stone cold cells. We lie and rot in these dark holes. We do not even know what we are waiting for and who there might be the next day fetch. We moan and we scream, but can you hear? Can you do absolutely nothing? No one can see us. And no one actually get to know what happened to us. Even more, no one actually believe what's happening already. You mean like Saltines and their ilk? Humans cannot be that evil. It is decent people amongst them, isn't there? Brother, you still have a lot misunderstanding. It was said, you shall give your life if required. And now we have given it in vain. In vain. The world has forgotten us. We are deceived and mistrusted. You must not sleep anymore tonight. You must not go to your merchant crew and think about what gives you gain and loss. You must not blame the fields and the cattle. Of that you already have enough. You must not sit safely in your home and say, it's so sad, poor people. You must not tolerate so deeply well the injustice that doesn't affect yourself. I shout with the last breath of my voice. You are not allowed to forget about this. Do not forgive them. They know what they are doing. They breathe on the embers of hatred and evil. They like to kill. They rejoice in pity. They want to see our world get shitty. They want to drown us all in blood. Don't think so? You know they would. You know, school children are soldiers, shouting with song over the squares and street, aroused by the pious deceit of their mothers, will defend his country with tremendous power. You know the deception with heroism and faith. You know that hero will be a child. You know he wants to wave a saber with honor. He's going out to a shield of steel and hang in barbed wire ways for real. There he will rot for Hitler's Aryan race. You know that mankind is meaning and purpose. I didn't understand. Now it's too late. My verdict is fair. My punishment deserved. I believed in progress. I believed in peace. At work, at unity, at love like fears. But he who do want, but he who don't want to die in a herd, get to try alone on the executioner's third. I shout out in the dark. Oh, could you hear? There is only one thing that's right. Protect yourself while you still have your freedom. Save your children. Our land is in tears. I was shaking with frost. I put on clothes. Outside, just sparkling silence and tears. Just then a smothering strip to the east announced, the same as the voice in the dream. The day behind the edge of the earth rose with blood and fire, rose with anxiety so breathless it was as if the stars themselves was froze to ice. I thought, now something is happening out here. Our time is over. Our land is in flames. And that was it.
Unmute.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. Huh?
Less than 220. So let's explain that we're going to go out. Or should I do? Okay.
Whatever.
Okay, so everybody, please note that in less than two minutes something, we're going to be cut off. So just to let you know, I seem to be the only person left anyway. So I'm going to auto-present. And I will have something for the kids. So I know that we had the kids last time. We have kids today as well. So when we come back on, less than a minute now, I'm going to have something for the kids. And then I'm going to have a story about creativity. It's not mine. None of these works are mine for today. Maybe I can do something of mine as a tribute to Zoom, sort of. Tribute, yeah, all right. It's called something about Zoom. And let's all log out. Try first to use the same link again. If we don't manage, let me know on Facebook, on Messenger, so that I know that I will have to create another meeting. In the meantime, I am going to be processing this first meeting. Thank you so much. Let's log out and log in again. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Mala, let's do that. And